I've performed several Bach suites, suites of Johann Sebastian Bach, lute suites, cello works, violin pieces. But the one I'm currently performing on tour now is the first lute suite, BWV listing 996. And this is the lovely Allemande from that suite. This is the Gigue from the first lute suite 996, BWV 996 is the catalog number. And this closes the suite, as typically in this time period, the Gigue was always a good closer because it was lively. But there are different styles of Gigues. Some have that kind of jig-like rhythm. It is actually a relative of the Irish jig. And then some have that kind of late Bach period Fortspinnung kind of spinning out of material, and this is one of those Gigues. It's pretty quick, and it's in three. It's written to look like it's in two voices, but really it's in more voices than that. So it's quite difficult, and one of the more difficult Bach pieces to play on the guitar. So this is Gigue from 996. So yeah, I'd like to play a recent arrangement of mine, What a Wonderful World. The song was made most famous by Louis Armstrong. It was a #1 hit for him in 1964. I wanted to change, as with a lot of my arrangements, I wanted to change the meter a little bit, just change the rhythmic feel of it, maybe kind of couch it within another type of style. Do a couple chord substitutions here and there, nothing major. And this came about really because this is right around actually the Grammy time, February 2015. After the ceremony where I was awarded a Grammy for Best Solo Classical Instrumental Performance, at that same time, Yolanda Kondonassis, the great harpist, and I were just releasing our first album together. And we were going to we're going to perform at the 92nd Street Y Guitar Series in New York City. And we were going to basically play our record, which was just coming out, which had a couple world premieres by Gary Schocker and Keith Fitch, and then 3 other pieces which are original, all original works for guitar and harp. And so while our particular collaboration was not meant to be focused on arranging, we didn't have an encore for this concert. So Yolanda suggested, actually, What a Wonderful World, that song. So I did an arrangement, a guitar arrangement, very similar to that one, but a little bit more fleshed out, and then gave her, had her play the melody in octaves and then some fills and stuff like that. And I thought I really liked the sound of it because it had this kind of Joni Mitchell-ish kind of Pat Metheny and a little bit of this kind of bluegrassy kind of thing near the end. And I thought, I could just as easily make a solo arrangement out of that. So here it goes.